Hey everyone, this is Wei and welcome back. Let's do another 3-minute drill, and this time we're going to draw the soccer player Messi. So let's get started and I'll talk about the process along the way. Alright, 3 minutes starting now. Okay, let's go. Drawing Messi. Let's just start with the eyes. See how far I can get in 3 minutes. Using a 6B pencil, so it's going to be very soft and quick, hopefully. Just doing one eye. Okay, then let's go. His eyes are kind of closer together. Let's see, let's check the slant. The other eye. A little bit lower. Low brow. Let's see, very tough guy look, you know? Alright, let's go down to the nose. Alright, kind of big nose, very large nose, coming down, checking the angle. Alright. Okay, let's see, something is off. This eye's a little bit too big. Alright, let's just go with it. Alright, big nose. Okay. Be like a caricature. Alright, let's see. Not too much time left. Like I do the mouth. Very small lips actually. Kind of slanting up a little bit. This one's lower. Kind of. Then let's see, right around here. Alright, and then the pout. Gotta have the pout. Pretty big chin. Okay, let's go back up here a little bit. Got drawing some of the face. Let's see, he's got a little line there. Lips, big pout here. Chin, kind of working myself up again. Head kind of tapers in. Very big cheekbones. It's one of his features. Okay. Pretty sharp chin actually. Okay. And actually, I don't have too much time left. Wish I can adjust this chin line a little bit better, but okay. Let's do the hair a little bit right here. His ear. Very big chin. Gotta exaggerate this a little bit. Tough guy look. I don't have much time to work back on the eyes. Let's see, nose line a little bit cleaner. Yep, and that's about it. Okay. All right. that was pretty intense. You know, three minutes. I think I'm looking at the camera right now. Okay, I guess it wasn't that bad. I mean, looks like, yeah, his eyes are probably could be a little bit closer together. But overall, yeah, the eyes definitely needs to be a little bit closer. I think if I had that, it would be a lot closer to the reference. All right, so let's continue on and finish this. I mean, that was a kind of fun little exercise to do to kind of loosen things up a little bit, you know, so that you're not kind of get the looseness going on your wrist too. You know, it's really good to just sketch fast sometimes. All right, let me fix this eye a little bit. Looks like got his lids going up. It's actually its lids goes down quite a bit, so this thing kind of slants down a little bit more. I think that'll give, yeah, much better likeness. Okay, so let's keep going. Make sure I'm in frame. Okay, draw a little highlight for the eye and just kind of shade around it. Okay, his eyes, very deep sockets here, so it's gonna be fairly dark. Okay, it's quite dark in here. Shading. Let's see. All right. So again, I'm using a 6B. So hopefully I can shade this relatively quickly. So these kind of male faces generally a little bit easier to draw than a female face, because female face is a little bit more delicate. Can't make as much mistakes. Even with the male face, you can mess up on some of the shading. Maybe if it's too hard and things like that, it still looks okay. And that's the thing, is this like what female faces. If you shade it a little bit too hard and make it a little bit too rough, then it kind of looks a little bit manly, and that kind of kills it, right? All right, so let's draw this other eye. It's a very low eyebrow. This eyes keep calling back to me, saying this is wrong. Yeah, it needs to be a little bit darker because it's really deep sockets. All right, shading here. Bags under the eye. Well, these are not bags, but it just kind of cups the eyeball. Okay, so I'm not gonna go too dark because I kind of want to shade the rest of the face first. So it's generally a good idea. Don't concentrate on one area too much. Just kind of go around the face. And then once you have kind of like a first pass over it, then you go back and do the rest of the face and kind of do over again. So you kind of work in passes, So this is my first. Well, my first pass was the 3-minute drill. So this would be my second pass. Okay, so underneath the nose right here is always dark, but I'm not gonna make it too dark because I gotta check the other values first. So all right, let's go down to the lip. I think this one really, if I get this correct, it'll really help with the lightness, because he does have an expression here. It's very unique. Very small mouth. You guys probably know him better. I don't really watch soccer. We're in the US, so there's not a lot of soccer stuff going on. It's not a major sport for sure. Okay, so let's see. I'm looking. All right, got the expression there. A little bit of mustache. Just dirty that up a little bit. Underneath the lip here, it's always dark, and he's got it kind of round, kind of like this. Okay, and then we can start shading. He's got this always bulges outward. Okay, so my strokes are just kind of like whatever. I'm just kind of wiggling and going off in any direction. Because it's just kind of like putting in a layer. It's not as important right now. I mean, I'll cross hatch and things like that when I need to get a little bit more fine control, but at this point, I'm just trying to lay in something first. All right, so right here is, he's got really high extruding cheekbone, so this is actually a very important feature of him. Or else you'll lose the lightness of his face. Okay, then let's go back to this side. So do both sides, and then this comes in. Cheekbone. Okay, and then the hair a little bit. Generally, I don't do much of the hair right now. It's just kind of just rough it in a little bit, make it a little bit dark. All right, how's that looking? All right, looks like it's a little, something is off, but I think it's kind of close enough. It's not too bad. All right, so hopefully we can adjust for little things as we go. His ear, from here to right around here. So that's how you measure. Just kind of look at other points in the face and then figure out where exactly things are, and then just kind of put it in. Okay, so this is dark. Chin, underneath the chin is dark. So you see with a 6B how nice it is. You can just kind of shade very broadly, you know. You can actually get it done fairly quickly. All right, let's do another pass at the face. Let's see. Maybe the eyes a little bit. That's the most important part. So let's go in. I'm gonna turn my pencil a little bit so I get a slightly sharper edge. And I'm just gonna try to draw as closely as I can and also refine some of the shading. So like here, I know it's gonna be darker. This is darker. Eyeballs, let's see. Yeah, this needs to be a little bit lower. Okay, a little bit more bag here. Darker here, even darker here. And then sharper nose line right here because this nose actually comes out quite a bit. So let's see. Yeah, this needs to be darker. So once you start shading little things, then you start to see, you know, all those little subtleties, you know, of the face, and that's when you get to shade them in. And at the beginning, you know, I'm only looking at the big features, so you don't see a lot of that stuff. Okay. Now this little highlight right here is really important because it's getting some rim lighting off the back, so this is casting a shadow onto his face, and it's actually quite important. And it's nice to have this kind of rim lighting because because of rim lighting, now you have this little shadow here, right? This shade area. So it really brings out his face. And again, this is obviously a studio shot. So yeah, that's the reason why they put these kind of lights in order to create you know, more dramatic photos. So it's actually nice to have things like that to draw. So if you're looking for stuff to draw faces, you know, try to get things with interesting lighting. I mean, that kind of goes with anything, but especially with faces. I mean, if you're just doing flat lighting, it's really boring, and it's not a lot of fun to shade. All right, let's go here. Let's make this a little bit darker. Let's shade it in, turning my pencil a little bit, getting a sharper edge. Very low. Okay. Then I'm not double checking the lightness much on this because I think it's kind of there, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I just kind of shade it because it's a lot more fun drawing this way. If it's a little bit off, it's okay. Could adjust for some of the stuff later. Okay, so you see how this works. I mean, it's just now I'll just go down to the nose and just start working in each area, you know, making things darker. So like here, I know it's much darker now, and just by doing this, you can see how, you know, everything is starting to come forward, right? Oh, I think I made his nose a little bit too big. I was looking at the camera and I was like, Jesus, it looks huge. But it could be the shading too, because once I start shading, once I start shading like this, then it's even like that, you know, now it looks a little bit smaller, right? Yeah, kind of. All right, well, those are little things I can adjust. So I'll probably finish this off screen so that I can kind of concentrate on drawing and not talking as much. I'll get a little bit better progress. Okay, so I'll finish this off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back and this is my final drawing for Messi, and I think it turned out okay. It kind of looks like him, and you know, his major features are there, and his features are very manly, so it's actually a little bit easier to draw. It's not like drawing a female face where it's very delicate. His cheekbones are very strong, and he's got a very big nose and very deep eye sockets. So in a way, it makes it a little bit easier to do. So and little lightings like that really helps. You know, this little rim lighting. Yeah, okay. So I think it turned out okay. So yeah, you know, give it a shot. You know, drawings like these are actually a lot of fun to do when they have very strong features. So just give it a shot, see how it goes, and I will see you next time.